Hello and welcome to 18 WJTS-Inform. I'm your host, Bill Potter. Joining me in the studio is Kelly Johnson with WBDC Radio. Kelly is the chairperson, I guess we'll call it, of the WBDC Cornhole Tournament of Champions.
I'm the coordinator.
Oh, you're the coordinator.
I'm
okay.
the coordinator.
We'll call her the coordinator.
You know, like, oh, Superman.
There we go. Well, she runs that thing, and let me tell you, she keeps it in order. If you want to play cornhole, there's a lot of sites you can go to. And Kelly, the first cornhole is going to be this coming Saturday as we kick off at Fulda. Fulda is an addition to our normal cornhole schedule.
Right. This is their 150th with their church and so forth. So we decided to go there and start off our cornhole event. And it's going to be at 9 o'clock Central Time.
Yeah, sign up is at 9 o'clock,
Okay.
registration, 10 o'clock Central Time.
Right.
And always, whenever we talk about times, we're going to talk local time depending on that city.
Okay.
Okay. Now, the cornhole is different for a couple of reasons this year. The WBDC Tournament Champion is. We've got a new site, but we also are going to go to a double elimination. And why are we doing that?
Well, for one thing, when you came, you only played one match, and then it was over with. And some of the guys like to, when they come, and play a couple times. But this way, if you do play someone that is good, and you play them, then you have another chance to maybe even win the event, the championship. So it kind of gives that person an extra chance. And if anybody knows what double elimination is, you play one time, and then you go into the loser bracket. And then from there, then you can even win the event that we had that day.
And that's because with this cornhole tournament, which what year is this? You know, it's
well,
a bunch.
We thought last year was the 10th, but I think this year is the 10th.
Okay, so it's been going on 10 years, and we've kind of made it change with what the players would like to see change, because we want the guys and the girls that come and play the cornhole game to have a good time.
Well, of course, and with double elimination, you're there a little bit longer. You get to talk a little bit. You can also see who you might be going up against, and it really does work out for the best. And last year we tried a couple of other ways, but it just didn't seem like to have the right feel, and I think double elimination is going to be the best.
Okay, now the one thing about cornhole, if you don't know what cornhole is a game played with two boards opposite each other, about 27 feet apart, and you throw bags of corn into a hole. Now,
it weighs 16 ounces.
16 ounces, and we measure them. Some people call it beanbag.
Well, long time ago.
Yeah, so but we're bringing cornhole. As a matter of fact, we are card-carrying members of the American Cornhole Association. Whether we should admit that or not, I don't know. But it's a fun game. Everybody plays it in their backyard, so you might as well be part of this tournament. Let's talk about, it is a double elimination tournament. There's two divisions. We have a pro, which kind of makes it sound like you got to be really good, not necessarily.
No.
And there's an amateur. And what's the difference between the two?
The amateurs, anybody can play, and the only thing that's different is that we cannot give out money to anybody that's under 18. So we opened it up for the amateurs, but you can be 60 to only 6 years old to play this. And we just want to have fun, and this way you can get there and you can have your families. We even have families show up a certain fest and they play against each other in the amateur. So it's kind of like bragging rights. The pro, we do have guys who play a little bit more frequently, and this way they can actually have bragging rights, but they also have the money and the trophy with it. So that's the difference. Besides that, it's just a fun event for both of them, and they come out there and they just enjoy. So
well, I want to let you know, when we talk about pro, we don't mean that these guys are sponsored by some organization. It's just two guys that get together, two girls or a guy
two
and a
brothers.
Girl. Yeah, let's say we're going to be a team. And actually, we also do a point system. So even if you don't win, you get points, because at the end of the season, we do a 14 bracket championship, but we only have 12 sites we go to, so we got to pull 2 from a set of numbers.
Right. This is say if you're at one of the fest, and if you won that fest, then you're automatically into the championship. But the second player gets like 10 points, and the third and the fourth get 5. And the more and every time you come, you get 1 point. So every time you go there, like one team last year never won a second place, but they went to every one, so they were allowed to be in the championship.
They got enough
because they had enough points.
And the points go with the team, not the individual.
Right. Yeah. Whoever you were with that day, that's who the points are. So if you switch another partner for another one, I can't give you the same amount of points before the fact that you need to have that same partner for the points that you gathered. So
now we want to kind of go over where the sites will be, and I'm going to talk about when the throwing actually occurs, and it'll be local time. In other words, if it's in Perry County, the time I give is going to be slow time. If it's in Jasper, the time I give is going to be Eastern. And this is the throwing time, but you need to be there about an hour, hour and a half ahead of time. And most of them want to be there that way anyway, because we let them throw for fun.
Get to
They're
practice.
practicing. Right. Okay, here is this year's 2015 WBDC Cornhole Tournament of Champions Tour schedule. Kicking off this Saturday, June 6th, we are at the Fulda 150th celebration, throwing at 10 a.m. Then next Saturday, St. Henry Heinrichsdorf Fest, that is June 13th, throwing at 2 p.m. Then the Ferdinand 175th, which is also known as the Heimat Fest, but this year it's Ferdinand's 175th. That'll be Friday night, the 19th of June, throwing at 7 p.m. You can go then to the Celestine Street Fest, Saturday, June 27th. That is at 3 p.m. Now, we've got 4 cornhole tournaments one weekend right after the other. Then there's a little break. We go to the Hayesville Summerfest, Friday, July 10th, throwing at 7 p.m. Then the next day, we go to the Perry County 4-H Fair on Saturday, June 11th, throwing at 4 p.m. Central. Then we go to the DuBois County Fair on a Thursday night, June 16th, throwing at 6:30 p.m. Following that will be the Jasper Strassenfest, August 1st at 10 a.m. That's a Saturday. Then the St. Anthony Firemen's Fest, Saturday, August 15th. Then the DuBois Fest, Saturday, September 5th. Then the Dale Fall Fest the next Saturday, September 12th. Then the Schnellville Sesquicentennial Fall Fest. I think that's the second year that we've been to Schnellville, okay? And that is Saturday, September 19th, throwing at 11 a.m. Then there's the Huntingburg Wild Card and the Championship, the Huntingburg Herbstfest Wild Card and Championship. We'll play one tournament prior to that to figure out who the 12th team is, and then all 12 teams plus the 2 that make it from the point system will be in the championship that afternoon, and that is Saturday, September 26th.
That is correct.
So it's a full schedule.
It is a full schedule, and they can also pre-register. So if you call here at WBDC, which our number is 634-9232, which is WBDC spelled out.
Yeah, which remember, you do have to dial 812-634-9232, or you can go online.
You can go online, WBDC.us, and you save $5 if you pre-register. And so this time I'm actually getting the guys together, and so when they get up to the line, I'm going to just hand them out their papers, so it'll be a little bit quicker. So if we have a huge crowd, they'll know pre-register over here, and then you register over here. But they save $5 if you call in early.
Okay, one thing to remember is you don't have to come to every of the cornhole events. If you just want to play in the Fulda one this weekend because you live in Fulda, that's great. If you want to come to 3 or 4 of them or all 12 of them, we'd love to have you.
Right.
More than anything, it's about fun, and everybody really does have a good time.
And it's about community, getting together and seeing your brother, and it's just something you did, or your sister, and you just get together and you just have a great time at the fest. And that's one thing I like about the cornhole, because then I get to visit the fest too afterwards.
Yeah, we get to have fun at the fest. And actually, we have a waiting list of fests who would like us to be there, but we try to keep it limited because we've only got so many weekends in the summer we can give up. We also want to point out that it is $15, $5 a discount if you pre-register. To play the amateur is
$5.
$5, and then you get a medal. The winners there get a medal, and that can be kids, that can be adults, it can be whatever teams. But we also do this for a cause, and originally it started out to be for the cause, and that is for the Huntingburg Needy Assistance Fund. And at Christmas, we give them whatever proceeds we make from this tournament.
Right. And like I said, every year I start in the red. I don't have any money because everything goes to the assistance at the end of the year, and then whatever we do, we pay off the trophies, and then it goes off into the Huntingburg Needy Assistance. So it's really nice.
And 25% of the money that we make at each fest goes back to that fest themselves. So
I forgot about that.
So we're helping everybody out in this way. All right, if you want to find out more about the cornhole schedule, look on the WBDC website, WBDC.us, or call Kelly here at the station, or give her a call just to get yourself pre-registered. That's probably the best way.
Or if you have any questions.
And remember, you can just show up that day and decide right there at the last minute that you're going to play. That's fine too.
Well, that'd be awesome.
Kelly, anything you'd like to add?
All I just say is that the cornhole is just a great event for everybody in the fest and the community. Just come out and enjoy. That's all I was saying.
The WBDC Cornhole Tournament of Champions starts this Saturday at the Fulda 150th. We hope to see you there. So there's 12 different sites. Go to the website to find out more information. Kelly Johnson, who is the coordinator of the WBDC Cornhole Tournament of Champions, has been our guest. I'm Bill Potter, thanking you for watching WJTS Inform. We're local people watching local people.